There has been a significant rise in the role of nostalgia in American popular culture lately, with movies like Spider-Man: No Way Home, Saw X, and the Star Wars sequels utilizing returning actors or characters as a primary selling point. In terms of American popular culture, the rising trend of marketing nostalgia may not matter. Those who want to see or read or hear something wholly original still have options. But it does highlight an interesting social trend potentially lurking within American audiences that isn't always healthy. If the individual isn't mindful of it, nostalgia can lead to bitterness, unnecessary priorities, and a continuing woe for past time. If one stays stuck in a state of wishing to return to a point in the past, or the oft-quoted good old days, it strengthens a narrative that the present is worse, lacking whatever opportunities or experiences for which one may long. While it is true that life changes can close doors and make past activities impossible to replicate exactly, trapping yourself in a state of nostalgia can bring out self-pity and even resentment that things are different. This creates a problem because it blinds you to the things that you still have and should be grateful for, even if you are undeniably in the midst of tragic circumstances. The truth is that however much or little we have, it's always more or less than someone else, and a possibility always exists that we will lose something or someone that we treasure. Thus, we have two options in the face of unfavorably changing circumstances. We can grow bitter or depressed that we cannot experience the things we wish we still could, or we can acknowledge that we still have things in our life to be grateful about even if they aren't obvious at first. Don't let nostalgia make you bitter or sad. Similarly, nostalgia can ruin your present by keeping you stuck in the past. If we concern ourselves too much with the things that we can no longer enjoy, it keeps us from identifying and seizing new opportunities for even more fulfillment than we might have imagined. As an example, I thought a few years ago that all of my opportunities to do anything worthwhile were completely gone. When I look back on it, I was actually the perfect age to do certain things that I'm a little old for now, at least compared to other people who do them, such as practicing Muay Thai and making YouTube videos. The point is that if I were to sulk that I didn't do those things at a younger age, it may keep me from identifying things in the present for which I'm a better age than before. And that's not to say that it isn't worth doing things that you're above the average age for anyway. I do Muay Thai and make YouTube videos anyway, for instance. The idea that all of the fun, the love, or whatever else is gone for good, lost in some sepia dreamland, is mostly only true if you close yourself off to new opportunities and experiences. Embrace the positives of the present and continue to push yourself towards new opportunities and growth experiences. Don't get stuck in a loop of thinking that things were only possible or worthwhile in the past. In considering what it is common to be nostalgic about, much of it is understandable. Times with family and friends and periods of discovery conjure warm feelings if we think about them in a healthy way. But occasionally there are things that we're nostalgic about that don't make much sense if we really consider them. When our nostalgia's form is an excessive longing for watching certain movies or playing through certain games, it both implies a potential over-prioritization of consumerism and a diminishment of originality in popular culture. If nostalgic audiences crave returning actors, repeats of funny lines of dialogue, or references to the movies they liked as children, it incentivizes studios and production companies to take fewer risks. Why let writers create new plot lines, characters, or storytelling methods for an entry in a popular IP when rehashing all of the old stuff is not only easier, but more in demand? A growing importance of nostalgia on the societal level may eventually lead to a widespread decline of artistic individuality. Though nostalgia can be good, as it sometimes helps us remember the best moments of our lives and why we go on day after day, it becomes a problem when we focus on it too much. It rips us away from the present and keeps us from both having new, exciting experiences and being grateful for what we still have. I posit that, if left unchecked, nostalgia becomes as much a cause of wasted potential as depression and anxiety, which may be especially true if the object of one's nostalgia is a piece of media. Ultimately, Enjoy your moments of nostalgia, but always be aware that it is possible to experience and enjoy things in the present that you may become nostalgic about later. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. And please let me know if you have any feedback. See you in the next video.